What's up, everybody? Today, we're diving into the wildest, most mind-blowing moments from the Joe Rogan experience. If you've ever tuned in, you know Joe can go from comedy to government secrets in a heartbeat. I've sifted through hundreds of hours to bring you the top 5 craziest topics ever discussed on his show. We're talking psychedelic trips, alien encounters, ancient mysteries, and more. Stuff that sounds like pure science fiction. Buckle up, because this isn't just a list. It's a journey into the weirdest corners of the Joe Rogan universe. Let's get started. Number 5. DMT and psychedelic experiences. If you've heard Joe Rogan, you know he's obsessed with DMT. He's described his trips as breaking through to another dimension, meeting machine elves that communicate in ways words can't capture. It's not just about wild visuals. He talks about living entire lifetimes in minutes, coming back changed and disoriented. Joe's guests, from scientists to fighters, share their own mind-bending stories, like Dennis McKenna, who dives into the spiritual and chemical sides of psychedelics. These aren't just party drugs, they're tools for exploring consciousness and healing trauma, like veterans using psilocybin for PTSD. Joe's made psychedelics a mainstream conversation, shifting public perception and opening up new discussions about mental health and creativity. He's had everyone from Michael Pollan to Mike Tyson on, all sharing how these substances can unlock new ways of thinking. The visuals Joe describes, impossible colors, living patterns, alien structures, are beyond anything in our world. He connects these experiences to creativity, even speculating that major breakthroughs might come from altered states of mind. Joe's relentless curiosity and willingness to explore the unknown have made psychedelics a cornerstone of his show. Whether you see it as enlightenment or just a wild trip, there's no denying these stories are some of the most fascinating content on the JRE. He's taken a taboo subject and made it a global conversation. That's why DMT and the Machine Elves kick off our list of Rogan's craziest topics. It's a perfect example of how he pushes boundaries and invites us to question reality. The sheer volume of these conversations is staggering. Joe's not just reporting, he's living it and bringing us along for the ride. He's made the psychedelic journey something millions now talk about openly. And that's a massive shift from just a few years ago. So whether you're a skeptic or a believer, you can't ignore the impact. Joe Rogan's DMT obsession is podcasting legend, and it's only the beginning. Number 4. Alien encounters and UFOs. Joe Rogan doesn't just speculate, he brings on Navy pilots, scientists, and whistleblowers. Commander David Fravor described chasing the Tic Tac UFO, an object that defied physics. Not a random guy, but a decorated pilot. Then there's Bob Lazar, who claims he worked on reverse engineering alien tech at a secret government site. Joe lets him lay out every detail. These aren't just wild stories, they're backed by credible witnesses and real government documents. Joe and his guests dig into why the government might cover up alien encounters. Is it fear of panic? Loss of control? The implications are huge. Investigative journalists like George Knapp bring decades of research connecting UFOs to everything from nuclear sites to ancient civilizations. Joe's skepticism keeps things grounded. He pushes back, asks tough questions, and demands evidence. But when the answers hold up, it's chilling. The show blends serious analysis with moments of comedy, making the topic both thought-provoking and wildly entertaining. When the Pentagon released UFO videos, Rogan's audience was already ahead of the curve. He'd been talking to the pilots for years. He's made it okay for serious people to talk about UFOs without ridicule. These episodes aren't just about aliens, they're about the limits of our understanding and the secrets governments keep. Joe's platform has brought UFO research into the mainstream. He's created a space where the world's leading experts can share their stories with millions. The result? Some of the most compelling reality-bending content ever produced. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, you can't help but question what's really out there. Joe's deep dives into UFOs have changed the conversation forever. It's not just entertainment, it's a challenge to rethink our place in the universe. And that's why alien encounters land at number 4. The truth might be out there, and Joe Rogan is determined to find it. Let's keep going. Number 3. Conspiracy theories. Joe Rogan's podcast is a playground for the wildest ideas out there. From the moon landing hoax to Bigfoot, no theory is too outlandish for discussion. He's had guests break down the moon landing evidence, the waving flag, missing stars, odd shadows, while Joe pushes back with science. The JFK assassination? He's hosted Oliver Stone and others who argue for massive government cover-ups. 9/11s? Architects and engineers debate controlled demolitions in Building 7, with Joe letting them present their evidence. Then there's the chaos of Alex Jones episodes, pure information overload, with Joe fact-checking in real time. Bigfoot? Joe's had eyewitnesses and experts share their stories, making you wonder if there's more to the legend. What sets Joe apart is his balanced approach. He's skeptical, asks tough questions, and never just accepts wild claims. Joe's show isn't about proving conspiracies true or false, it's about encouraging critical thinking and open debate. He's created a space where no idea is too crazy to be discussed, and that's what draws millions of listeners. Joe's curiosity and willingness to explore every angle make these some of the most unforgettable moments on his show. Whether you end up believing or not, you'll never look at the world the same way again. That's the power of the JRE Conspiracy Deep Dives, and that's why conspiracy theories are a core part of the Rogan experience. Ready for the next mindbender? Let's move on. Number 2 is a real trip. Number 2, human evolution and ancient civilizations. Joe Rogan loves to question everything we think we know about our past. His go-to guest? Graham Hancock, who argues that a lost, advanced civilization existed before the last ice age. They point to sites like Göbekli Tepe, 12,000 years old, built by people who supposedly shouldn't have had the knowledge or tools. The Younger Dryas impact theory comes up a lot, a comet strike that caused global floods and wiped out this ancient civilization. These conversations tie together science, mythology, and archaeology, making you rethink everything you learned in school. Randall Carlson brings geological evidence, showing how sudden cataclysms shaped the Earth and possibly erased entire cultures. Joe and his guests connect ancient mysteries to modern threats, warning that history could repeat itself. They question how the pyramids were built, suggesting lost technology or knowledge we still don't understand. Hancock's phrase, "We are a species with amnesia," captures the idea that we've forgotten our own deep past. Joe's genuine wonder and curiosity make these episodes feel like a shared journey of discovery. He's not just hosting, he's learning alongside the audience, piecing together humanity's forgotten story. Mainstream academia might dismiss these ideas, but Joe's platform has introduced millions to a new version of history. It's mysterious, catastrophic, and way more interesting than the textbook version. These episodes force you to ask, do we really know who we are and where we came from? Joe's willingness to explore the unknown makes this one of the most captivating topics on his show. It's about challenging assumptions and embracing the mysteries of our past. The search for our origins is ongoing, and Joe Rogan is right at the center of it. That's why ancient civilizations and lost history are number 2 on our list. The journey isn't over yet. Let's get to number 1. Number 1. Extreme fitness and survival stories. This is the topic Joe Rogan lives every day. He's a black belt, a bow hunter, and a fitness fanatic who believes in pushing the human body to its limits. Joe's guests take it even further, like David Goggins, who ran ultramarathons on broken legs and survived Navy SEAL Hell Week multiple times. These stories aren't just about physical endurance, they're about conquering mental barriers and redefining what's possible. Hunters like Stephen Ranella and Cameron Hanes share tales of tracking animals for days, living off the land, and connecting deeply with nature. Joe argues that hunting and providing your own food creates a primal connection to life that most people have lost. He's obsessed with ice baths, saunas, and the mental clarity that comes from voluntary hardship. Wim Hof teaches breathing techniques that let you withstand extreme cold. Joe and his guests describe the agony and euphoria of these challenges. The philosophy? Modern life has made us soft. Voluntary suffering builds resilience and reveals what we're truly capable of. Joe dives deep into controversial diets like carnivore, experimenting on himself and sharing the results with his audience. Survival stories on the show are legendary. Guests who've survived bear attacks, shipwrecks, and weeks lost in the wild. These aren't just tales of survival, they're proof of the power of the human will. Joe's relentless pursuit of self-improvement is the ultimate JRE theme. Become the strongest, most resilient version of yourself. This topic isn't just mind-bending, it's a direct challenge to every listener. The message? You're capable of more than you think. That's why extreme fitness and survival stories top our list. It's about pushing limits, embracing discomfort, and discovering your true potential. Joe Rogan's show is a call to action. Get out there and test yourself. The wildest journey is the one you take within, and that's the craziest topic of all. Ready for the wrap-up? Let's go. And that's a wrap. From machine elves to UFOs, lost civilizations, and survival stories, we've covered the wildest Joe Rogan topics ever. The JRE is a universe of ideas. No topic is off limits, and every episode can change how you see the world. What's the craziest topic you've heard on Rogan? Did I miss your favorite? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like and subscribe for more deep dives into podcasting's wildest moments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious.